Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Whimsy Metals and welcome back to some more Rush. So in this video I will be reacting to, for the very first time, the song The Pass. And then I will be reacting to Open Secrets. So without further ado, let's get into this. And it has lyrics, so that's always a good thing.
Proud swagger out of the schoolyard, waiting for the world's applause. Rebel without a conscience, martyr without a cause. Static on your frequency, electrical stone.
Wow, what emotional lyrics. What powerful. It's like not just telling a story, it's like trying to give advice. That's what I feel. It's like trying to give advice to someone that we've all been there. We've all been in the deep. We've all been in the dark. We've all had bad things happen to us. But what you do next, or what do you do about it, that really what determines your outcome. And when he says, Christ, what have you done? It makes me think like, what did they do? Did they do something bad to themselves? Makes you think. I like the lyrics because they really make you think. And Neil is just amazing with what he can do. He'll read something. He can read a newspaper article. He can read a story in a book, or he could just overhear a conversation, and he could come up with a song, right? And then you hear Alex's guitar solo, and then the drumming, and then those chimes, I'm guessing. I know I don't always say the correct word, but that's what I get from that. And it very makes you think. It's a powerful song, and it's one of their darker songs, I feel. A deep one where they're just so deep. So let's go on with it's emotional. I think that if you're going through something that's similar to this, or you've been through something that's similar, or you know somebody else who is, this could be a very emotional song. And from a lot of you, probably got you through a lot in your life during this time, especially when you're young, right? You're young, you're rebellious. You don't know which path to take. It kind of reminds me of there's this character I'm watching this, The Vampire Diary, and it reminds me of one of the characters called Jeremy, and I feel like it's a strong path that reminds me of his character. I don't know if you know the show, but it's a good show. You should check it out on Peacock. But without further ado, let's get into the next one. So the next one is Open Secrets, which I do believe came out before the album before this one, I believe, but it just kind of all ties together with this song. So let's get to that one. I like the bass. Percussion. Wow. I like it.
It went right by me. At the time it went over my head. I was looking out the window. I should have looked at your face instead. It went right by me. Just another wall. There should have been a moment when we let our berries fall. I never meant what you're thinking. That's not what I meant at all. Well, I guess we all have these feelings we can't leave unreconciled. Some of them burned on our ceilings. Some of them learned as a child. The things that we're concealing will never let us grow. Time will do its healing. You've got to let it go. Close for my protection, open to your scorn. Between these two directions, my heart is sometimes torn. I lie awake with my secrets spinning round my head. Something that somehow escaped me, something you shouldn't have said. I was looking out the window. I should have looked at your face instead. Well, I guess we all have these feelings we can't leave unreconciled. Some of them learned on our ceilings. Some of them learned as a child. The things that we're concealing will never let us grow. Time will do its healing. You've got to let it go. let it go.
Nice change.
Find no absolution in my rational point of view. Maybe some things are instinctive, but there's one thing you could do. You could try to understand me. I could try to understand you. You could try to understand me. I could try to understand you. Well, I guess we all have these feelings, can't leave unreconciled. Some of them burn down our ceilings, some of them learned as a child. Things that we're concealing will never let us grow. Time will do its healing. You've got to let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Open secrets. Wow. Okay. So I wanted to say with the first song was that I felt there was like the singing, it's just so back to back to back to back. And they had a little part for the instrumental. And this one, I heard a lot more of Alex's solo playing. I think there was like 2 sections. Oh, that second solo of his. Oh my goodness. That was incredible. And you hear his solo playing along with Geddy's bass playing. I'm just a sucker for the bass, but wow, the combination of the two, it just sounds so amazing together. And then you have the percussionists with Neil, and they just work so good together. It's just amazing. And then with the singing, of course, I really, again, I can see the emotions that this song could represent. Especially if for somebody who may be going through it, and especially if you were like, if you heard these songs when you're like a teenager, right? A young adult, teen, and you're a rebel, you're going through things, you know, you need someone to listen to, but you don't feel like there's really someone that can hear you, what you're trying to say. It's like either they're not really listening to what you're trying to say, because it doesn't flow with what in their thoughts and what their mind and what is right, and what you're saying isn't right in their minds. So there could be kind of some confusion, and there could be where the conversations, I feel that way a lot of times with parents when they have a child that they're not really hearing. They're hearing it, but they're not really like trying to put themselves in their shoes, I guess. They're not being empathic with not showing a lot of empathy. I'll get the word right. that's just what I get from these songs, and I really love how Rush is just so versatile with their music and all their songs. They take me by surprise every time I hear them for the first time, and I'm trying to, like, when I hear music, when I hear songs like this, and not every song does this for me, but there are songs that when I'm listening to it, I'm already somewhere else. Like I'm seeing a movie in my mind. I'm seeing a music video, or I'm seeing a movie as the lyrics are, when the music is being played, and that's how I listen. And it's sometimes difficult for me to pick out everything that I'm hearing, because I'm trying to pay attention to the music. At the same time, I'm being distracted by my own thoughts as I'm visualizing what I'm hearing. I don't know how it is for all of you, but that's just my 2 cents for it, if you feel like. I'm enjoying Rush, and I will continue to hear Rush, because there are just too many songs for me to get through, in order for me to get through them. So if I have a few more years to listen to, I will. Yes. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have something interesting. If you guys have any kind of interesting plans that you'd like to share with me in the comment section, let me know. You know, I'm curious. It's got to be better than my life. My life is like, every day is the same. It's like the slight differences in my routine, but yeah. So I like to know what do normal people do, because I don't do anything. My life's pretty boring. Anyways, guys, I love you, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Some of them learned our ceilings, some of them learned as a child. The things that we're concealing will never